Okay, so I got on an E55 here a few weeks ago at the Bobcat Appreciation Day, and I wanted to make a comparison between the 55 and the 42, which is what I have. The 55 is a bigger machine. You're going to get about 2,000 pounds more weight, give or take, a little bit wider track, and the 55 is also a conventional tail swing, the same as the 42. So it's not a zero clearance machine. So you're going to get more digging force. I'll show you some of the specs that you're going to get. But the one thing to keep in mind is transport. I picked the 42 because it was the largest machine I could still get on my car hauler or equipment trailer. I got a 14,000 pound trailer. It weighs 3,200 pounds, so you can basically haul a little over 10,000, maybe 10.5, 10.7, give or take. If you get the E55, you're going to have to jump up to a much larger trailer setup to transport it. But as far as digging goes, I did not notice really any difference at all in digging power or force. It was a little snappier, I guess, if you will. Maybe where digging might have cut just a smidge quicker through the rough sod here, because I purposefully cut through their lawn, which they told me I could. But the 42 digs just about the same as this 55 with the same bucket. Keep in mind this is the 36-inch bucket, and the E42 is the is the smallest of the machines that will handle this 36-inch bucket. So as far as digging volume in that, you're really not getting anything more for the extra horsepower of the E55. You might be getting a little more speed, you might get a little bit more reach and a little bit more depth, but it all depends on what you are going to be using it for. So let me show you some clips of the E42 now and get a little bit of a comparison. Okay, so here's a recent clip of the E42 in action. I was making a ditch here, and granted, this isn't like hard packed sod from many years. I mean, this is weed sod, but I couldn't get access to some of my old 42 videos because I'm just changing computers and I don't have access to it at the moment. So this is the best I could find, but this is the 3-foot bucket, and you could see it digs just fine, pretty much as fast as I want to dig. And I have cut sod with it, and you do have to finagle it a little bit when you're cutting hard clay sod. You gotta wiggle them teeth just a little to break through, but otherwise it basically dug the same as the E55. So let me put up some specs here while you're watching this. But as far as digging goes, if you don't particularly need the extra strength, if you don't particularly need to be pulling out huge oak trees, things like that, this E42 is way, way, way capable of doing just about anything. If you've watched any of my videos, you will see that I've yanked out some pretty big trees with this thing. I've dug watering holes, darn near ponds with this thing in very short order, ditches, you name it. So unless you need that extra power, and I'm going to show you the specs, the 42 has some really good power. So let me show you a few of the specs here. Here's some of the specs between the two. Keep in mind this is the base unit with the smallest arm. So you could see you're getting a lot more weight. You're getting 2.5 foot, almost 3 foot more ground reach. You're getting a little bit more 2-foot dig depth. The track width is not the overall width, but the individual track size. You're getting a little bit more there. Lift capacity over the front, you're looking at about 1,500 pounds, give or take. And over the side, where it's actually more important, to me, you're getting another 1,400 pounds. However, keep in mind that I added the counterweight on mine, which is going to increase these numbers. I can't say how much, but it will increase them because the weights are more about tipping than they are about actual lifting. So there's the base specs. Let's see some more video of both of these things in action.
Water hole in progress. Already has water in it. That was quick. A lot of saturated groundwater underneath. No, come here. There was little holes left from the excavator in this plot from last spring. And the holes were holding water, so Joe's gonna get in there and dig this watering hole like he's doing now, so it should hold water pretty good.